All right, you guys, I'm back for part two of this question and answer. Um, so I will be sure to link part one to this so you guys can go check that out. Appreciate all you guys leaving me these questions. Fortunately, the video was getting too long, so had to make it a two-parter. Let's move right along. The first question here is, what is something you have always wanted to do but have been too afraid to? um, all of you guys that have been with me for a while know that I do not drive. And it has been something that I would like to do. I would love to. It would make life so much easier. But unfortunately, I can't, you guys. I cannot do it. I've tried. I've crashed into a fence once. I almost ran my husband over once. um, it just has not been a great experience. It is. It's something I would love to be able to do. Because like I said, it would just make running my errands and everything and even life for the kids like much, much better. But it's just, I get so nervous behind the wheel, you guys, and I cannot do it. Like my teeth start to chatter. I'm like shaking the whole time, and it's really scary for me, you guys. And it's just my reason. I feel like I'm doing what's best for my family because I've had lots of really, really crazy dreams, you guys, that are scary. And it's just, I sometimes I can't get them out of my head, just the images and everything. And I just feel like I'm going to be much safer if I don't drive. And it's just, I don't want anything bad to happen. So, and I mean, I know it's not like my dreams or whatever going to come true, but I would much rather not risk that. So that's kind of like my reasoning behind why I don't and I won't drive. What am I most passionate about? Um, I'd have to say definitely like my poetry and cooking, you guys. I've gotten just really into cooking. Like I said, I love to like just try out new recipes, or sometimes I'll just be in the kitchen. I have no idea what to make for dinner, and I'll just like throw something together, like find like whatever I got on hand, whatever spices or whatever, and ta-da. So yeah, I don't know what it is about cooking. I used to really actually hate it, but in the recent past few years I just kind of really got into it. And I love watching like cooking videos on YouTube, you guys, like recipe videos. And I just find it like fun and just kind of actually relaxing. So, yes, definitely cooking, and then also my poetry, even though I have not really been in the mood. It's just kind of been on a like forever never ending writer's block, but it's still a part of me, and it's something that I've always been interested in and something that I've always felt so passionate about. So, definitely those two things are my true passions. If you could get a job, what would your ideal job be? At this point in my life, I honestly don't have like an ideal job. I want to finally find something that suits me so well. Like I'm so done with the food industry. Like I don't want like fast food work no more. No, thank you. Never again. But I think I would really like something in retail. When I worked at Gymboree, I actually really enjoyed that job, even though the hours were like totally suckish. I just felt like it was kind of like my thing. It was easy, and it wasn't a whole lot of like interacting with people. And obviously, wherever you go, whether you're in fast food, whether you're in retail, customer service, you're always gonna have rude customers. So that's just the way it is. But I definitely, if I were to start working again, I would definitely like to find something in retail, or even like in a store, like some sort of like a department store, a grocery store, or something like that. Be like, a cashier or something, or maybe work in the deli, some sort of job like that. So like if it was to be with like working with food, something like that, like working in like a deli or something. Maybe not the bakery, but maybe the deli, maybe the meat department, I don't know. But I would kind of really like to work in a store. Whether it be grocery or some sort of like retail clothing store, I think that would be kind of like what I lean more towards. Do you plan to have more kids? No, I do not. Three is my magic number. That's it for me. Plus, I already got my tubes tied, so no more. Though there are times though, you guys, like me and hubby are kind of thinking like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But then it's like you go back to thinking, do I really want another little monster? No, I don't. No, but babies are so cute when they're babies, you guys. But once they get a little bit older, they start to be a little pain in the butt. No, but I love my kiddos, you guys, and I am totally happy and just fine with the three of them. What kind of crafts do you like to do? So kind of as I mentioned in part one, there's a question, do I craft? The only crafting I have done so far is pocket letters. I've never made like anything else. I mean, I like doing the pocket letters. I would love to try embellishment boxes. I don't know, maybe memory dex cards, something. I don't really know. I'm not too familiar with all the crafting. It's just something that I'm not super like passionate about it, but I enjoy doing it. But it's not like a super hobby of mine or anything like that, if that makes any sense. But I do enjoy it. So the next question, you guys, is what is my favorite stuffed animal and why? I actually don't have a huge selection of stuffed animals. I mean, I have some from when I was like a kid, but my kids, they have them and they're all just whatever, put away in their room. But I would say one of my favorites is this little guy here. His name is La Fufulani. And basically, you guys, he is from Build-A-Bear. This was the start of when I started liking cows. For those of you that have been with me, like from day one, you guys know, like I love cows. I'm like obsessed with them. Just as much as I'm obsessed with cactuses, I'm obsessed with cows. I do like pandas as well, but definitely cows are like my favorite animal in the whole wide world. I think that they are so stinking cute. And yeah, so I got him when I first started actually really liking cows. My best friend from elementary school, she kind of got me into the whole liking cows thing. She also has one, and his name is Lafufi, and mine is Lafufulani. Don't ask, I have no idea how he came up with that name, but yeah, that's his name, and he's definitely one of my favorites. I wonder if he still makes noise. No, he doesn't. He used to he has a little sound thingy in here and he used to go moo, but he doesn't anymore. So sad. All right, next question is what is my favorite chocolate and my favorite candy? My favorite chocolate is going to have to be like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Like I love anything chocolate and peanut butter mixed together, like bomb.com, okay? So definitely a Reese's or anything kind of similar like that. And as for candy, my favorite candy is definitely going to be hot tamales. Love me some hot tamales. I love anything like kind of cinnamon flavor, like the hot tamales, the cinnamon bears. Love those, but definitely hot tamales is probably my number one. I also like Mike and Ike's. I love anything like kind of gummy. Oh my gosh, there's just so much out there that I like, you guys. I love cowtails. Abba Zaba. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay. I am so excited, you guys, because the other day I went to this convenience store that we have here in Oregon. It's called Plaid Pantry. It's kind of like all over. I don't know if it's in other states or what. I know they have in Washington too. I went to Plaid Pantry and I'd been on the hunt for Abba Zabas for like the longest time ever, you guys. That was one of my most favorite candies growing up. And I was just so stoked to find it. I know they are like as hard as a rock, but oh my goodness, it was so satisfying. I could not believe I finally found it. I almost bought a freaking case, no joke, a freaking case of them off of Amazon, but I did not want to pay that much money for, yeah, I'd probably have no teeth by the end of me eating all of those Abba Zabbas. So, but I did pick up a few and I was just so excited, you guys. But yeah, I love candy. I know it's not good for you guys, but I cannot help it. So I gotta have my hot tamales, cinnamon bears, gummies, you name it. I love like all those kinds of things. I love Starburst too. Ah, there's just so many good candies out there. What are my top three favorite foods? So obviously, number one, numero uno is shrimp. Any way, any kind, I don't care. I like it. I just don't like dried though. That dried shrimp, that no, that shit don't do it good for me. So no, 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 no. That's a big no, no. Why do you dry shrimp? Ew. Um, but so definitely shrimp. I love pizza, you guys. Pizza's good. Especially love Domino's and Papa Murphy's. Those are like my top two. And then third, I don't know what a third item would be. You know what? I like soup. Like I like clam chowder. Clam chowder is the bomb, you guys. Like that's the way to go. So I'm gonna go with those as being my top three. Well, I don't know. Ceviche, maybe. Okay, scratch the clam chowder though. It's awesome. Definitely ceviche though. And that kind of ties into the whole seafood thing. Like I've mentioned numerous times, I love seafood. Shrimp is number one though. So, who is your best friend? I have gone through many, many best friends in my life. I'm still in contact with my middle school best friend. Not middle school, elementary school. Middle school, I have no idea what happened to them. And then like my high school best friend, like we don't talk, but we have each other on social media. Um, but you know, it is what it is. But as of now, I would definitely say though that my best friend is probably my sister. So I feel like I can talk to her about like anything, and just she's like number one person. When I got news or something like that, she's the one that I call. So yes, my sister is my best friend. If you could take your family on a vacation anywhere, where would it be? I think it would be super awesome to go to Australia, you guys. Um, it just I had the thought of like the kangaroos, the kind of like desert vibe, you know, the land down under. But yes, I don't know what it is about Australia that just kind of really calls to me. You know, everybody's usually like, you know, Europe, you know, go there, but I feel like Australia would just be really neat. I feel like it would be quite the adventure to go there. So, yeah, I think Australia is awesome. Plus, then I could go see a real platypus, you guys. All right, so someone asked, do you think your husband will ever do a DT haul with you one day? I wish, you guys. I've been trying to get my husband to join me in a video or something, or even have him do a video of his own or something, but he's just not really up for it. Like, I'm still going to try and see if I can get him one. Like, I might catch him, like, you know, randomly in a video or something like that. Like, the time we went to the beach, I know I got him on video then. But, I mean, it would be pretty cool if he did a DT haul. I think that would be awesome. It's just so hard because he's just so very, like, reserved. And he's kind of, not necessarily shy, but he, you know, what do you want to call it? He kind of like blushes, I guess, if you is a little embarrassed, I guess, you know, if I try to get him on camera, but I'm definitely going to keep trying, you guys. And hopefully one day he will. All right, you guys, this next question is actually kind of a four-parter. So the first part to the question is, how many times have you been to Disney? And my answer is 0. It's on my bucket list, you guys. Like, I never got the opportunity to go when I was a kid. We just kind of grew up a little poor, I guess. And so we never got to go to Disney. So, yeah. But I hope to one day, hopefully soon, maybe in the next couple years or so, finally make it to Disneyland, take the kiddos and everything. Because I think it would be super fun. I've always wanted to go. So the next part to that question is, who is your favorite like Disney villain? Um, that one's kind of hard. I would have to say it's probably between like Captain Hook or Ursula. I think Ursula, the whole fact that she's like a octopus lady is kind of cool. Um, so yeah, and then Captain Hook, I mean, but it's kind of typical, you know, most pirates were like bad guys anyways, so um but it's probably between one of those two. I know there's a lot out there, but definitely yeah. I think I'll probably go with Ursula just because it's pretty cool. I think that she's like a villain and she's the octopus and yeah. The next part is who is my favorite Disney princess. I actually have two, you guys. There's just no way that I can pick between them, but I think that both of them are super awesome, and that's Mulan and Jasmine, you guys. Those are my absolute two favorite princesses. And the next part to that question is who is my favorite plushie character? That is just like my favorite kind of like stuffed animal. I actually don't have any Disney plush. I used to have like a Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse and Donald and like a Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, but I gave those to my kids, so they have them somewhere. I don't know. But there's a couple that I've been wanting to get, and I'm very tempted to buy them. I really want a Stitch. So I just think the little plush characters are so cute, and Stitch is so cute, you guys. And then if you guys have seen A Bug's Life, was it Heimlich, I think is his name, the chubby caterpillar. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. He's so funny. And I just love his little like saying in the movie. What is it like? No, how does it go? Like I'm a pretty butterfly or something like that. But he's hilarious, and I think a plush like that would be so freaking cute. Like a caterpillar plush, yes. So I'm considering getting those two. All right, where do you see yourself in 5 years? So in 5 years, I am hoping to be back working at least, even if it's just a part time. I'm pretty much just gonna wait until all three of my kiddos are back in school. I mean, Yuali still has a couple years until she's gonna be ready for kindergarten. So once all three of them are in school, I can find something part time during the day, which will make so like life so much easier, you guys. And I mean, just something part time for a few hours, 4 or 5 hours while they're in school, and then be able to make it back home in time to like pick them up. We'd also like to have our own house. That's kind of in our 5 year plan, I guess, is buying our own home. Would love for that to happen. Hubby really wants like a farmland, like a small farmland, like maybe 5-6 acres or something like that. Obviously, so we can have our horses and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of right now the plan. Um, we don't really have any other like plans for like 5 years, but definitely go back to work and get a house or like in our 5 year plan. All right, so a couple more questions. What made you start a YouTube channel? Um, I had no plans at all of even starting a YouTube channel. I was never really one of those people who looked up things on YouTube or anything, because I know like literally there's a video for everything nowadays. So, but I was never into YouTube until I really got into my wanting to try new recipes, especially like Mexican recipes and stuff. So that's when I started to watch the like recipe channels that I would watch in Spanish. Because I really got into my whole cooking and just trying out new recipes and stuff like that. So that kind of motivated me to start watching YouTube. And so that all kind of came along, and then I got curious about what to make my husband for lunch, what to like pack my son for school for his lunch. And so basically it was a thing of me just kind of watching all these videos, and then all of a sudden I see a Dollar Tree haul, and I'm like, what? People like I mean, like, what can you get at Dollar Tree? I mean, I was kind of one of those people that I only used to shop there like every so often, but like, for things maybe like for like a party or, simple little like food items, that kind of stuff, cleaning supplies, whatever. And like I just immediately, I don't even remember whose video it was that I watched, but I immediately fell in love with Dollar Tree without even like having gone very often. And so I was like, you know what? If these people that are showing their hauls like Dollar Tree and everything, I mean, watched a lot of grocery hauls and stuff. I'm like, you know what? If these people can do this, then so can I. So that was kind of like my motivation right there. I'm like, if they can do it, I can do it too. So that's kind of what triggered me to start my channel. And obviously my channel started off with strictly being like Dollar Tree hauls, but then like I kind of got just so tired of Dollar Tree all the time. And I still do from time to time, which is kind of why I try to take a break from Dollar Tree every so often. But basically Dollar Tree. A Dollar Tree haul started me on my Dollar Tree haul journey. So and it's just, I don't know, it really gave me something to kind of look forward to. And I'm like, trust me, my first haul, you guys, I cannot remember how many times like I like refilmed it because I just was not coming out how I wanted it to. I was like trying to figure out what I wanted to say for my intro and whatnot, and so I re-recorded my first ever Dollar Tree haul like a bunch of times, you guys. I want to say maybe at least 10, I don't know. And so yeah, but that's kind of what got me into it, was Dollar Tree. So thanks to Dollar Tree, I am here with you guys now. And I am loving it, you guys. I truly am. It's been quite the journey, and I'm just looking forward to continuing on with you guys and just hoping that you guys are enjoying all the content that I'm putting out. Because, it's not just Dollar Tree anymore. It's just a wide variety of everything, a little something for everyone. So, yes, I hope you guys are enjoying all the videos. And I do feel like, my channel, having my channel has really helped me to become like a better me. It's helped me to come out of my little box, out of my shell, and like place myself into this world, you guys. Because for like the longest time, I felt like I was just so lonely and so like out of place, like isolated from everyone. And I've just met so many awesome people through YouTube, you guys, and I made so many friends, and just the support and all the kindness, it's just insane, you guys. And I just, words can't even explain like how grateful I am for everyone, for all the love, for all the support, the comments and encouragement, everything, you guys. I'm just excited to be here on YouTube with y'all. So and then the last question is basically, what is the like best and worst part of like YouTube? I would say that honestly the best part is you guys. Like I was saying, just it's crazy like how complete strangers can just provide you all this support and excitement and like fill your heart and like your being in ways that can't even be like explained. I mean, like I said, I just met so many awesome people. People have been so encouraging, so supportive, so loving, so kind, and it just amazes me like how many like great people are out there, all the beautiful friendships that I've made. And I think that's definitely one of the best parts and the most rewarding things from YouTube, is just all the connections that you make with people, all the friendships, and just being able to like talk to other people, interact with other people, and I mean just help each other in ways that one never thought possible. The worst part, I would definitely have to say, is I don't know, like once you have your YouTube channel, it's definitely hard in my case. I think I kind of touched base on this in the part one, but it's basically being able to have like an exact schedule. Like I'm not a planner, and never have in my life I ever been much of a planner. I just kind of try to go with the flow because I feel like making plans just doesn't always work out, especially like when you're a mom. Um, Things just don't always go as planned. Things come up, and so like I said, I put out whatever I can whenever I can. I might go a couple days without any content. I might go almost every day with content. I might post a few times a week, but like trying to even have a set schedule in my case, it's just like impossible. Um I I mean, I would like to, but it's just I don't really see it happening. It's just like I said, I've never been into planning very much. My schedules, like I don't even clean my house on a schedule or anything like that. So um and sometimes what's also hard is, like I mentioned before, is just coming up with content, because obviously, you can't do hauls all the time. You seriously can't do like mukbangs all the time. Like seriously, kudos to people who can do a haul every day, who can do a friggin' mukbang every day. It's crazy. Like y'all must be like friggin' rich or something. Because I mean, I'm just like your average person, average income. I mean, my husband, he has a good job and everything, and sometimes we just barely make ends meet, sometimes we have extra. It just kind of all depends, and so it's hard sometimes to put content out there, because sometimes content kind of, you need money for it, and sometimes it just all kind of depends like what you're doing your channel strictly on. And I mean, yeah, so it's a little hard sometimes. And also like even friggin' technical difficulties with like YouTube sometimes. I feel like lately I'm not seeing all the comments. Like people are posting comments, but I'm not seeing them until like months later. Like I was literally going through some of my previous videos and was seeing comments that were like from a year ago that I never saw. And so I don't know, it's just I don't know if other people have been having issues with it, but I feel like YouTube's been acting up a little bit lately when it comes to like view counts and comments and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I mean, I feel though that YouTube is way more like rewarding. There's more pluses to it than, downsides to it. And so yeah, I am just absolutely loving doing YouTube, and I do it for the enjoyment. I don't do it for the views. I don't do it, for anybody else other than me. Because this is like my little slice of paradise here. And, I'm just doing what I love, you guys. I do. I enjoy doing YouTube. It's just been a very rewarding experience for me, and I'm just looking forward to what YouTube has to bring. All right, you guys. So that is it for the questions. If you have any more questions that you guys think of, feel free to comment below, email me, message me on Instagram. However you want to get in contact with me, feel free to ask more questions if you have them, or if you need any more like clarification or further in depth on some of these questions, let me know and I will be glad to do that. Make sure you don't forget to watch part 1, and I will leave them all linked together and everything, so you guys can check out both parts to this Q&A. Appreciate you guys watching, taking the time out of your days to, come by my channel, you guys. And I truly do appreciate all of you guys and all of the awesome support that you guys have been giving me from day one. Oh, hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.